Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday morning, Saturday number 3. Great morning to everybody. Hey, listen, I know a lot of people probably wonder, why do I keep naming every day a specific Saturday? Because many years ago, one of my mentors and business coaches had told me that when you're financially free and independent, every day should be a Saturday. So I remember when I was working a 9 to 5, I remember wishing away Monday through Friday just to hurry up and get to the weekend so I can attempt to enjoy a day and a half, being Saturday and half a Sunday. And I say half a Sunday because by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I would have to start preparing for work on Monday, start getting uniforms together, getting equipment together, processing paperwork, and just getting ready for the next week to come. So I only really could enjoy a day and a half. And then Monday morning, we get up and do that cycle all over again and rush through to get to Friday again. So I was wishing away so many days just to try to get to the weekend. So today in the United States, it is being celebrated for Independence Day. Well, let's break that down. Let's see what the definition of independence means. Definition of independent means state or quality of being independent, free from the control, influence, support, aid, or the like of others. And then also, second section of that says self-government. But let's take the root word, self-govern. All right, we're gonna come back to that. So when I was in my 9 to 5, I realized that I was not being self-governed. I was being governed by somebody else. Typically in life, we're governed by somebody else our whole lives. Typically, because when we're little kids, we're governed by our parents, of course. We're told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, etc. Then they hand us over to the school system. And then our teachers, administration in the school system start telling us how to do things, when to do them, when we can go take a nap, when we can go to lunch, when we can take a bathroom break. And then we go to the next phase of our lives where we actually go and get a job typically. And the boss then tells us what time we can take a break, when we can go to the bathroom, when we can have lunch, when we're tired at the end of the day, can go home just to come back and do it again the next day. So we get into this vicious cycle of being in a position of being trapped, and just the opposite of independent. We're now dependent. So on today, being Independent Day in the United States, I want to touch on what it really means to be independent. To truly be independent, as I said, by some of these, not to be governed or not to be under the control, influence, or support or aid of others. When you're financially free and economically free, that's when you have true freedom. That's when you're really independent. So every day, my family and I celebrate our independence, financial independence, to be able to do the things we want to do when we want to do them. So that's why I'm always talking about having time and money freedom. Many times people say, well, listen, Doc, I make a lot of money on my job or even in their business, but a lot of times they don't have the time to go with it. And then many times we find people who have a lot of time, but they don't have the money. It's when you have both time and money, when they merge together and they marry, that's what's called lifestyle. Lifestyle is being able to do whatever it is that you want to do with the people that you care about for however long you want to and whenever you want to. So as we go through this day, and I know a lot of people want to have fun, want to barbecue and all this kind of cool stuff, but really stop and think and ask ourselves, are we truly independent? Are we just celebrating a day that you were told you can be off to celebrate, to drink beer, to hang out on the lake, to barbecue, whatever it is that you're going to do today? So these are some of the things that I really want you to think about. Why have just one independent celebration day when you can have 365 a year? Every day should be a celebration of your independence. But again, independence comes from having economic power. What is economic power? Economic power is when we sign the front and the back of our check. That's when you have control of yourself, of your destiny, of your future, your family's legacy. So I just remember being told what to do. And I just got tired of it. I don't know about you guys, but at some point you just get tired of being told what to do and how to do it. when you know that the way that you want to do it or should do it is a much better way, it'll also lead to being happier. And that's what life is all about for Tara and I and the kids, is having true happiness. And for us, that happiness comes from having time and money freedom. My dad always taught me it's two purposes for money. Money is used to create golden memories and to also have options. Those are the two basic needs of money. So a lot of times people say, well, Sean, money is evil and all this kind of stuff, and money is bad. Listen, money is neither good nor bad. If I set a pile of money here on this table, it's not going to be good or bad. It only takes on the characteristic of the person in possession of it. So if you're a cool person, guess what? Now you have a tool, and that's all money is. It's just a tool. You now have a tool to be able to be an even bigger good person. You can do even more cool things for other people. You can make a positive impact globally when you have money. But at the same time, if you're not a good person and you have that same tool, it can be dangerous, and you can do more destructive stuff than good. And therefore, it's not the money that was bad, it's the person who was in control of the money who did bad things. So never frown upon money. Here's the one thing I always realize too. Money is like a relationship. The way we receive it, the energy we have towards it, is the energy that it gives back to us. So if you say, well, listen, Sean, I don't have a lot of money. We have to ask ourselves, are we being good servants of the money that we have? Are we being good stewards of our time? Are we positively impacting other people to where money should find its way to you? Money attracts to people who know what to do with it. So again, when someone say, hey, Doc, I don't have money, I seem to never have money, it's because innately we're giving off the energy and aura that we don't know what to do with it, so we're not going to be blessed with the money. But on the opposite, when people say, Sean, money just seems to keep following me, it's attracted to me, I can't run from it, I can't get away from it. Well, that's because you're a good steward of money. And the universe works. It's going to put money in situations. Certain dynamics in your life are going to attract to you when you know what to do with money. And it will just keep coming upon you. And then once you solve that money problem, typically it's easier to start figuring out how to solve the time problem, to where you'll now have both time and money freedom. So happy Independence Day, everybody. But look down in your core and look beyond today. After the barbecue grill has simmered out and the fire is going away, you clean up all the beer cans, you pull the boat back in from hanging out in the lake, ask yourself, what does independence truly mean to me, to you? And see what you can do differently to start achieving the independence necessary by being financially independent, or at least being financially stable enough to where you can call shots in your life to do things that's important to you and your family. All right, guys. Tara and I extend out an invitation for you to reach out to us to have a strategy call. Many times you hear us talk about we're not for everybody, and everybody's definitely not for us. But for those of us where there is the proper business chemistry and we see that it's a good fit, it's reciprocal, then reach out to us at growfamilylegacy.com. Let's set a time to sit down and just map out a strategy of how you can achieve your financial freedom and independence. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Sean J. Harris. Make impact, make money while you're doing it.